Hello children, welcome for another session of our class 6th, chapter 4, basic geometrical ideas. In our previous sessions, we learned about the basic concepts of the geometry and we already started our exercise also. In the previous exercises, we have learned about what is meant by point, ray, line segment, and what is meant by curve, what type of curves are there, open curve, closed curve, and the curves which cross itself is not a closed curve, it is also treated as open curve. Even straight line is also treated as curve in mathematics. We have learned these all topics in our previous sessions. Today we are going to discuss about one more topic that is called angle. What is meant by angle? Let us see. So angle. An angle is made up of two rays which start from the common end point. The two rays connected with a common point. That common point is known as the vertex. And the two rays which are starting from the same common point, the two rays are called arms of the angle. So what is meant by angle? The angle is made up of an angle is made up of the two rays having a common point, starting from a common point, starting from a common end point. So the common point is known as vertex and the two rays are called the hands or arms of the angle. So for example, if you take the two rays, so this is one ray, both are having a common vertex, that is O. If you take this as P, this as Q, here OP is one ray and OQ is another ray. OP is a ray, OQ is also a ray. Both the rays having a common vertex. So the common vertex here, the common point from where we starting, O, is called the vertex, and the two rays which are starting from the common point are called arms of the angle. So how we denote this angle? This angle is denoted in angle POQ or QOP. This is what the angle between the two rays. You can name it as POQ or QOP. So in angle POQ, PO, that is OP and OQ are the arms of the angle. And O is the vertex. Okay. What is the angle? An angle is made up of the two arms or the two rays which have a common point to start. So that common point is known as the vertex, and the two rays which are starting from a common point, that two rays are called arms of the angle. So in this angle, OP is one ray, OQ is one ray, both the rays are starting from the point O. So this O is known as the vertex, and the ray OP and the ray OQ are known as the arms of angle. So what is the angle? The angle is denoted with the symbol like this, or you may write like this also. Okay. So here the letter which is written in between, that is the place where the angle is formed. Here, this angle is formed by the two rays OP and OQ meeting at point O. So this is the vertex, this is one arm, this is one arm. The two rays are known as based on this topic angle, we will be dealing some questions in the exercise coming up. Before we get into the exercise problems, one more topic we have to discuss, same as like yesterday, the figures which are the closed figure. Any closed figure if you draw on a plane surface, the closed figure will divide the entire plane surface as three regions. What are that? Interior, exterior and the points on the boundary. So in the similar way, this also, angle also, if you mark it on the plane surface, it will also have interior, exterior and points on the angle. For example, if I draw an angle like this, so which is angle here we are naming any rays A, B, here O. OA is one ray, OB is one ray, the angle between them is this AOB or BOA angle. If I name some point, suppose here X, suppose here somewhere P, here somewhere some Y, here somewhere some D. Now you see O, A, B are on the rays, right? And X and P is inside and Y and D are outside. So the interior region, exterior and on the boundary, So the points which are on the interior points, interior points, exterior points are on the boundary, points on the boundary. If the angle is angle AOB, so here OA is one ray, OB is another ray, both the rays are having a common point. This is called the vertex. O is what? Vertex. And OA and OB both are the arms of angle AOB. So this angle is making the plane surface into three regions. What are that? Interior points, exterior points and points on the boundary. Look at this figure. From this figure, here interior points are what? P and X are inside the two arms. So point P and X both. So interior points. So exterior points are outside that, Y and D. Point Y and D. And points on the boundary, AOB. AOB also. Like that. So like this we can identify the points which belong to interior, which belong to exterior, which belong to points on the boundary. In the similar way, we have already learned in a closed figure that closed figure also divides the plane region into three parts. What is exterior, and points on the boundary. Same like that only. So now we get into the exercise. Next, what is that? It is 4.2 exercise. Let's see. Already we have completed 4.1, 4.2 also in our previous sessions. Let's go with exercise 4.3 now. See the exercise 4.3, the first question. Name the angles, vertex and arms of the angles formed in the figure. This one. A figure is given here. In this figure, four angles are formed by the two lines which is the intersected point O. The intersection point of the two lines is this. So here, this is the common point for all the two lines. So here, this is one ray OA, this is another ray OB, this is another ray OC, this is another ray OD. There are four rays. Of course, the two lines are intersected at a common point. There will be four angles formed. So what are the angles? Write the names of the angles and what is the common vertex is there. What are the arms? You have to identify all four angles and their names and the arms and vertices. Right? So first one is already given. The first angle in the textbook it is given angle AOB. Angle AOB. Here this A O and B. So this is the first angle. This is the first angle. The O is here. This common point is here. This is the first angle. Okay. So angle AOB. For this angle AOB, what is the vertex? The common vertex is O. O is the common vertex. What are the arms? OA is one arm. OB is one arm. So OA and OB. These are the arms for the angle AOB. In a similar way, the other angles in anti-clockwise will move. So next angle is this second one. This what BOC. In angle BOC, what is the vertex? Actually, the vertex is O. So vertex is O. What are the arms? OB one arm, OC one arm. OB and OC. These are the two arms. The third angle is this. How it is formed? With the arm OC and OD. So angle COD. Angle COD. This is the angle. For this, what is the common vertex? That is O, which is in the middle. So O. What are the arms? OC and OD. OC is one arm and OD is the another arm. So last angle, which is this one, you can say it as AOD or DOA. So I am writing it as DOA. So the common vertex is only for all the four angles, because this is the intersection point of the two lines. All the rays are starting from this point only. So O is the vertex and other two arms are what? OD and OA. OD and OA. Arms always you have to represent with a one-sided arrow mark, which indicates a ray. So like by looking at this figure, all the four angles and the common vertex for the four angles and the rays which are forming the angles. So this table has been finished. So let us see our next question of this exercise 4.3 now. See the next question. Name the angles in the figure. There is a figure given, which is a simple closed figure formed by the four line segments AB, BC, CB and DA. So here the angles are formed. Angle this one, this one, this one and this one. So here the angle A, which is formed by the vertex A and the two arms AB and AD. So this is one of the angles. The next one is angle B. It is formed by the vertex B and the arms are AB and BC, or BA and BC. These are the two arms. The third angle is C. So this is a common vertex for the two rays. What are that? CD is one ray and DC is another ray. The rays are called what? Arms. So next fourth angle is D. How to denote this angle? CDA or ADC. However, so DA is one arm and CD is one arm. So we have to write the angle A. So angle A, you can denote this angle A as BAD or DAB. You can write it as angle BAD or you can name it as DAB. DAB. The letter which we are writing in the middle, in that place the angle is formed by the two arms BA and AD, or BA or DA. Okay. Next angle B. Angle B. So which is in the middle, ABC or CBA you can write. So ABC or you can write CBA. So the letter which you are writing in the middle, that is the common vertex. In that place the angle is formed. Okay. The next one is C. Angle C. So you can represent this angle as BCD, BCD or DBC. DBC. So with the two arms, DBC. Next angle D. So angle D can be represented like this. So D here ADC or CDA. ADC or you can write it as CDA also. The letter which we are writing in the middle, at that place angle is formed. Hope you understood how to represent an angle by the three letters. The letter which we are writing in the middle, that is the common vertex. The two other letters are the points which are making the angle. That are the two arms. BA and AD are the arms. BA, AD like that. AB, BC, CB, or BA. The common vertex is B, arms are AB and BC, like that. So these are the four angles from this figure. So let's move on to the next question now. See the question number 3. Mark the points in the figure which satisfy all the three conditions. In this figure, these three conditions are given. To satisfy these three conditions, we have to mark the points. First, look at the figure. It is the common vertex is there. There are three angles actually. You can see. So this is the full angle. Full angle is DOF. One angle. DOF, angle DOF. This is a full angle, complete one. Next, angle EOF. This is a small angle, and one more angle EOF also there. So we have to mark the points which satisfy the conditions. First one, A comma B. These 2 points in the interior of DOF. Interior of DOF means DOF. Inside these, from here to here, anywhere A and B should be. A and B should be inside DOF from here to here. Either it can be here or it can be here to satisfy the first condition. Next, second condition, A and C in the exterior of the EOF. EOF exterior. That means A and C. These 2 points should not be here. They should be this side. Why? Because exterior of EOF. EOF is this part. Inside it should not be. A and C should be exterior. Out of this. Out of this. A and C. Next, B is on DOE. B should be on DOE. So DOE and the B should be interior of DOF. Interior of DOF on DOE. That means the third condition that B should be here on angle DOE. Right? Next, this one AC in the exterior of EOF. EOF. This is interior of EOF. Exterior is this side. So A and C should be here or here somewhere, but not here. Right? AB in the interior of DOF. Yes, A and B are interior of DOF. Inside the DOF only there is no A and B. So this is how you have to mark the points. A and C should be interior of the EOF. Interior, not exterior. Right? First A and B should be in the interior of DOF. DOF is here. Interior is inside. Inside the DOF. DOF, this total area anywhere A and B. Right? Next, AC should be in the exterior of EOF. EOF. This is interior of EOF. This is exterior of EOF. So A and C are here. B should be on the DOE. DOE. Upon that B is there. So hope you understood how to mark the points to satisfy the condition in the given figure. Let us move on to the next question. See the next question. Question number 4. In which of the following figures angles are found? Here 4 figures are given. In which of the following figures angles are found? What is meant by angle? Actually, the angle will be formed by the 2 arms or the 2 rays which have a common point among them. The 2 rays starting from a common point will make an angle. So the 2 rays should have a common point. That means they should in touch with each other. So here you see, here the 2 rays are in touch with each other. So angle is formed here. But the 2 rays are not connected at all. They do not have any common point at all. So there will be no angle formed here. Here you see all. These are the 2 rays having a common point. These are the 2 rays having a common point. These are the 2 rays having a common point. These are the 2 rays having a common point. These are the 2 rays having common points. Here also angles are formed. Actually, how many angles are formed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles are formed here. But whereas here the 2 rays are not at all intersecting at all, that means they do not have any common point among them. There is no angle formed. Here no angle formed. Here yes, it is formed. Here no angle formed. Yes, here the angle is formed because the 2 rays are having a common point. Right? So here angle is formed since the 2 rays are having a common end point. See here, because this is one ray, this is another ray, both are starting from one point, so here the angle is formed. So here we see the two rays do not meet at all, so there will be no angle formed here. No angle formed. Angle formed. Here no angle formed. Why? Because the two rays do not have any common point. The rays do not have any common point among them. That means they do not have any common point among them. That means the two rays are not meeting at all, so angle is not formed at all. In this you can see there are many angles. Now actually 5 angles are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here angles are formed. How many? 5 angles are formed. What are the 5 angles? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. If you name it, you can name it also. Here also no angle formed. Here no angle formed. Same, because the rays do not have, since the rays do not have any common point among them. The two rays which start from a common point, then only angle will be formed. Otherwise, angle do not form. Hope you all understood today's session. With this question, we have completed our exercise 4.3. Hope you all understood the main concepts of this basic geometrical ideas. Starting from the first session, we are dealing with the point, line segment, ray, and today we are learning about the concept angle. So, how to identify the interior points, exterior points, and points on the boundary, and about curve also we learned in our previous sessions. So, up to 4.3 exercise, what are the main things we have learned? Point means what? Line means what? Line segment means what is mean by ray? Point which do not have any definite dimension or definite length, which can be determined a location, that's all. Line, it's a group of points but which do not have any starting point and ending point, it can be extended either sides. Line segment is a part of line which has exact length, can be defined. So starting point and ending point will have for a line segment, which is a part of line which can be measured exactly. Ray means it will be having only starting point but ending point is not there, it can be extended in one direction only. So next, curve, the line which the figure or any closed figure, a figure which is closed, a line which is starting from a point and going in different directions but coming to the same point without crossing itself, that is called simple closed figure, that is closed curve. Any line which is starting at one point but not reaching to the same point, it is a curve, that is open curve. Any figure which is look like closed but it is crossing itself, then it is called open curve only. Even the straight line also treated as open curve in the mathematics. Then afterwards, the different figures which are drawn on the plane surface area, it will divide, if it is a closed figure or any angle, it will divide the plane surface into 3 regions: interior region, exterior region, and points on the boundary. So angle means what? Actually, angle will be formed by the two rays which start from the same common point. So that the common point from where the two rays are starting, that common point is known as the vertex of the angle, and the two rays which have the common point, the two rays are called arms of the angle. In this exercise, we all the problems which we discussed based on the angles. Hope you understood today's session and the previous sessions related to basic geometrical ideas. When we meet in the next session, we will be continuing with the next topic. So hope you all understood today's class. Thank you for watching this video. See you.